Okay, so we had a very interesting conversation going on with an individual named Patrice. She was on my page yesterday because, well, actually the day before yesterday, I posted a video talking about my situation with fibroids, and she sent me a personal DM talking about her situation, which she briefly went over in the last live, but we were cut off. I asked her just to come back on so we can kind of finish the conversation. Hi, Kim Lee. Hello, my love. When I hear the different stories from different women, it puts me at ease, because I'm not in this situation alone. I do not have to suffer in silence. And at the same time, we're helping so many different women. Let's see if she's on here yet. I don't see her name. I will be posting the last video that we did. Let's see. Which she basically talked about a 6-pound fibroid that they had removed. 6 months later, she became pregnant and her fibroids came back. This is why I was saying every situation is different. Don't compare your situation with fibroids with the next person, because the fibroids develop differently in every single woman. So you just have to focus on your situation and look for the best option to remove your fibroids. She wasn't even aware of UFE, so I was trying to educate her on USA Fibroid Centers, the locations. And before we kind of can get really deep into that conversation, the phone cut off. So I don't see her on here. Patrice, if you are here, I need you to say something. Dang it, I hate the phone cut off, because we had a really great... Oh, there you are. We had a great conversation. I'm going to reach out to her now. There you are. Let's see. Let's see. Go live. Yay! We got you back.
I said, soon it was getting deep, and it just...
I know, it was getting so good. So what I was trying to explain was the page that we're on right now is USA Fibroid Centers page. I'm an ambassador, one of the many ambassadors for USA Fibroid Centers, and they have a procedure called UFE, uterine fibroid embolization. It is a non-surgical procedure to remove fibroids, and a lot of women are unaware of that procedure because it's not presented by doctors. And I'm finding out, my personal opinion is, I'm finding out that the reason it's not presented by doctors is because it costs more money to have a myomectomy or hysterectomy versus having a UFE, which is minimum cost. So
Right.
Of course they're going to go after the dollar. They rather slice you open. And that's what happened to me. I wasn't aware of uterine fibroid embolization until after my myomectomy. So when you were talking about your situation with your fibroids, let me just make sure I got this right. There was a 6-pound fibroid that was removed. 6 months later, you were pregnant and your fibroids came back. And then you had one on the front of the baby and one on the back of the baby, which they had to monitor. But she was conceived healthy, and she's
Yes.
8 years old right now. But
Yes, ma'am.
and congratulations before we that makes me feel good, that I'm
Yeah.
in a situation where I have fibroids and I'm pregnant, but it's not the end of the world. As long as my baby is healthy, which they said she is very healthy. It is a girl. She's very healthy, but you're dealing with fibroids right now. And they're
Yes.
giving you an option of myomectomy or hysterectomy, correct?
Well, mainly the ones was hysterectomy. Then they said something about, they gave me different pamphlets to read, but the one that you stated, they didn't give me that option.
I think you should talk. UFE is not an option for everyone. They kind of evaluate your situation, see where your fibroids are located. Look at your current or your previous, surgeries. They have to see if the option is a good option for you. But I think you should at least be aware of that option, because if it is an option for you, you don't have to go through that painful procedure of a myomectomy or hysterectomy, or feel like you said you felt of ripping a part of you out, which that's how I felt when I had my procedure.
They literally took everything out, like my uterus, because they took pictures of it. So they took it out and put it back in. literally took it out, put it back in.
See,
And
in
it
your
shows where the fibroid was connected to the fallopian tubes. They
okay,
took pictures literally of everything. And so I was like, wow, it was a lot. It was very
it
painful
is,
afterwards.
and I'm trying to educate women and get them to understand you can't look at everybody's situation because each situation with fibroids, the women I've spoken to, they're all different. I
Yeah.
didn't have a 6-pound fibroid come out of me. Like when you show me that picture again. That is huge. I mean, that is huge. Your baby was a few ounces bigger than the fibroid.
She was
So it's
6'4".
6'4". The fibroid was 6 pounds. So that means the fibroid and the baby were damn near the same size, and they were fighting for the same blood nutrients. Wow.
Yes.
Well, I would
So,
like you to maybe contact USA Fibroid Centers to
mm-hmm.
see if you possibly can have that procedure done to remove your fibroids non-surgically. You think you'll be interested in
Yes,
that?
I'm going to look into it.
Tell them Shay sent you. Mm.
Will do.
I mean,
Will do.
I can't make any promises, but at least you know there's a possible additional option to remove them. Because that's the thing. I have fibroids and I'm pregnant. My fibroids are only, I think it was 5.2 centimeters, 4.7, and 2.7 centimeters. They're not as big as yours at all. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're going to grow or will they just disappear once I have my baby. But if they don't, my first option will be USA Fibroid Centers. That's the page we're on right now. But I
Yeah.
would go there to see if that's the best option to remove the fibroids. I'm hoping and praying they just disintegrate and leave on their own. But if not, that will be my first option. So I'm glad I was able to educate you on an additional
Yes.
procedure.
I appreciate it.
And I think you should talk to your doctor about it. Like, have you heard of UFE, uterine fibroid embolization? And can you tell me if this is an option for me? And if it is an option for me, why wasn't it presented to me? I think you should
Correct.
ask those questions. What do you think?
I'm making an appointment soon I get off the phone.
That's what we do. Well, I want
Yeah.
to appreciate you. I want to thank you and just send you love and kisses because you didn't have to get on here. You didn't have to share your story. But when we speak up and speak out, you have no idea how many different women we help,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
it fibroids is a situation that people just don't talk about. But I'm trying to talk about it as much as I can to bring more
Yeah.
awareness towards fibroids. So thank you for talking to me about it. I will
Oh, no
pray for
problem.
you and your situation, and you made me
And pray
feel
for you too.
better. Thank
And I will be
you.
praying for you as well. And I might reach out to you, so check your inbox.
I will. We'll stay in contact because I was upset earlier and I am a little terrified, but it will be
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
We're in this together.
There you go.
Thank you again, and I'll be
You're
looking out
welcome.
for your DM. Okay.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.